So, why are you here at COP26?
Because we need to accelerate the transition to net zero. And we as Alfa Laval is here because we believe that we have solutions available already today to accelerate the transition, and we want to make those solutions visible for policymakers. I mean, it counts for 40% of the emission savings we need in the coming 20 years. So it has a massive potential. Because sometimes when we look at the net zero targets, we talk about just reducing the carbon emissions. But we have to remember, at the same time, we have a 50% energy increase. So the energy we produce, we must use it in an efficient way.
It's really a call for action and a call to many others to join the movement in driving energy efficiency as a leading element of the decarbonization pathway and the race to net zero.
We were actually one of the first companies involved in this, bringing this topic up, because we feel if you look at the energy storage discussions in media and so on, it's everybody thinks about lithium batteries and short-term storage, and the long duration storage is not really a dimension in it, and we need to make that much more nuanced and putting that into the picture as well.
You know that beer is 98% water, and transporting water takes a lot of emissions. So by concentrating the beer, you transport less water and by default reduce the carbon impact of beer. So that's a way we've invested in a startup that actually makes a big difference for carbon emissions.
Using digital tools and data science can enable shipping companies to become more efficient and reduce their CO2 emissions already with the fuels and technologies we know today.
So the important thing is that we put rules and policies in place to push that transition, and those hard decisions we need to make now.
We need to align also in this sector with the Paris Agreement, and that means we need to have full decarbonization in 2050.
With this program with Stena Recycling, we're able to recover about 100% of the metals from the old heat exchangers, and that minimizes the use of virgin materials in the making of new heat exchangers.
If you really create a circular flow, it's impossible for anyone to have the competence or the spread to actually do it. By definition, you have to have the partnership, but it requires very different competence, and I think we are really pioneering that.
We are committed to reaching carbon neutrality by 2030, and not only ourselves in Scope 1 and 2, but across the whole value chain.